皆さん、今日はだからもうまでしましょう。私のチャンネルようこそ。始めましょう。So, first we have character Ra. Ra. It's a line and a big slurp, kind of like Chi. Remember Chi? Except that we're not going to have the horizontal line this time. With Ra, we put a little tag over here. Ra, Ra, Ra. Everybody likes ramen, right? Well, now you can write ramen. So, write ramen. 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 Now, ramen was actually imported from China. So it'll actually, when you see it in Japan, won't be written usually in Hiragana. It will be written in katakana, which we will learn next time. But now you can write ramen and have a conversation about how much you like to eat ramen. Ramen ga suki desu. I like ramen. Ramen. So, tsugi, ri. Ri. You hear that kind of like R kind of D sound coming out of that? D. 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 Remember, earlier I told you to be really careful about making sure your E was the same size on the top and the bottom. This character is why. Because if you do one side longer than the other, people are going to assume you wrote re. See how similar they are? So make sure when you write the E, you're putting the lines the same size, right? You want to make sure that that stays about the same size. Because the is its own character, and it needs its own respect. So Ri. Ri is also how the first character of my name. My name is Liz. In Japanese, that translates to Rizu. Rizu. Which sounds like the Japanese word Risu, which means squirrel. So my name is a huge joke. It's kind of fun. And Risu, I'm a squirrel. So Risu, and you can write that. Risu. You can also write Rizu. Zu. Rizu. So you can write my name. All right. Next is Ru. 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 Kind of like loop, loop, loop. And this has, I don't know, maybe that's that Christmas ribbon that comes off of the box, right? Here's your box. And the ribbon comes out and makes a loop, 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 loop. Makes a loop, loop, loop. That sound is kind of a hard sound for English speakers to pronounce, and there's a lot of rice slice jokes when it comes to Japanese trying to pronounce the letter R, because it's not a hard R sound in Japanese. So it's a loop, loop. Kind of got a D, and kind of got a D, and you feel it down here in the very base of your vocal cord. Loop, 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 loop. And as you work on it, you will pick up the sound. If you say ru, ru, it's okay. I found nobody's really particular if you say ru or ru. Most people are pretty lenient and forgiving. Accent's important, but at the beginning stage, the important thing is communicating. That's what we want to get to. And part of getting there is learning the alphabet and pronunciation of the characters. So if your pronunciation isn't perfect, don't worry about it, because the ultimate goal is that you can communicate. And if you can't pronounce Ru the right way, who cares? Because you can say all the other characters the right way. So we'll come back to it, and as you practice, you will learn it, and you will be able to pronounce it the correct way. I'm not sure I pronounce it the correct way all the time, but don't stress on it. That's what I want you to take away from here. Don't stress about this, the way this character or any of the R characters are pronounced. Don't stress on it, okay? So next is re. Re. Got a line. Re. It's kind of a Z with a tail, I guess. See, here's the Z. And then it's got this little tail at the end. Re. I don't have a association for this. If you come up with one, share it below, and hopefully everyone else will pick up from it as well. Re. Next is ro. Ro. Looks like the number 3, right? Ro. Ro. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Row, row, row. A row for each of these. Row, row, row. 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 La, ri, ru, re, ro. Ro. Ro.
発音の練習しましょう。Let's practice pronunciation. ら La. La looks like chi, but with a tag instead. Li. Li. Lu. Remember, this looks like wrapping paper ribbon. Lu. It's in a loop. Re. Re. Row. Row, row, row your boat. Looks like the number 3. 3 rows. Row.
So, let's review. La, ri, ru, re, ro. La, ri, ru, re, ro. No Docton, no special characters beyond these characters. This is it. Pretty easy. See you next time. Bye bye.